If we use the higher number, obviously we get a higher MPV. But this is just all icing on the cake, like I said, because it's really a conservative look at what this could be and what it will be. And we're really excited about it.
Hi, welcome to the Assay TV. Very pleased to be joined here today by Michelle DeCecco, Vice President and COO of Lithium Chile. So thanks so much for joining us today, Michelle.
Thank you, Alice.
Lithium Chile is an exploration and lithium resource company with a property portfolio consisting of 111,978 hectares in Chile and 20,800 hectares in Argentina. So let's get straight into it, Michelle. If you perhaps could start by giving the Assay viewers an overview of Lithium Chile and its journey so far.
Absolutely. I love telling this story. It is so exciting for a junior mining company. And I always like to start by saying, despite our name, Lithium Chile, our key project and probably the most exciting one is actually located in Argentina. So as you mentioned, we have a vast lithium portfolio, over 130,000 hectares between Argentina and Chile. We're the only junior mining company that's actually operating in both countries as we speak. So that really sets us apart. We've got 3.32 million tons LCE, inferred and indicated, and we're just expanding on that. So that's also really exciting for a little company. We've completed our PEA. We just announced the results last month, MPV of $1.8 billion with an IRR of 29%. That's all pre-tax. We're in the middle of completing our pre-feasibility study, which we're hoping to have done by March. We've got a significant cash position. I mean, there's just no downside in this story.
Great. Sounds exciting. And the company, I understand the company's had some recent news from the Arizaro Project Argentina. So would you like to expand on this a little bit and tell us how the project's advancing?
Right. And like I said, our Arizaro project in Argentina is really our key project. And that's just because of how advanced it really is. So as I said, 3.32 million tons that we're adding to that. That calculation that we've currently got is really taken, the calculation is from one core area. And what we've just done is to expand that resource, we've gone to what would be considered, virgin territory in our claims, and we've drilled another well. We've had great sampling results come back on that, but really what that does is that will add to the overall resource that will be included in a 43-101, hoping to have that out at the end of November. So we're really excited to see what the results of that are. Concurrent with our expansion of the resource itself, we've been really bright in making sure that it's not just to grow a resource on this property. We've moved everything forward in the direction of production. Obviously, that's with the PEA and the pre-feasibility that we're currently in the middle of, but also with a water well. And right now we're drilling 2 additional water wells. You need to have water to produce. We're also drilling additional production wells in the core area of our claims. We're all the permitting, the metallurgical studies, chemistry, a permanent camp that can house not only our operational team, but a DLE, a production facility team as well. So we've really been, forward thinking how we can move this as advanced as we can. And I'd say, Alice, that in terms of lithium companies right now, we are the furthest advanced and closest to production that there is for junior mining companies.
Great. Sounds like you're in a great position. And I think you may have just mentioned it just then, but you recently announced a positive preliminary economic assessment for the Arizaro project. So do you want to talk us through the highlights of the PEA and what's going on there?
Right. So like I said, the MPV pre-tax is $1.8 billion, after tax $1.1 billion, IRR 29%, payback 3.5 years. What's really important to understand too is in terms of our contemporaries, We use a base not model number for the carbonate pricing that makes up this PEA, and we've really used a conservative one compared to other peers that have also done their PEA this year. So we've used just 21,500 for carbonate pricing, where I've seen other companies use 23,500, 24, 25. So it's really a conservative number. If we use the higher number, obviously we get a higher MPV. But this is just all icing on the cake, like I said, because it's really a conservative look at what this could be and what it will be. And we're really excited about it.
Great, thank you, Michelle. And if we just move over to the Chile project briefly, you have a four-hole exploration program at Molle Verde that commenced in July this year. So how's things progressing over there?
Yeah, I think that our shareholders are pretty excited to see that after 2 years of really being so focused in Argentina, that we were going back to really our namesake, going back to Chile to explore. We've got 12 projects in Chile, so this is huge, and they really expand from the farthest north to the farthest south, and it gives us that advantage of really working with different communities and on different salars. So this recent program that we did. We've just completed our fourth hole. 3 of the 4 holes encountered brine. Sampling's underway to understand what is there. We know we've got lithium. So we've batched those assays, and we're just waiting patiently to see what we've got. In the interim, so that we still retain our drilling rig and our team, we've moved that rig over to another property, Aguilera in Chile, and we're focusing on a 3 drill program there. And in that time, it will allow us to permit other areas of the over 35,000 hectare property of Molle Verde. So we're moving quick. And like I said, those are only 2 of the 12 projects we have in Chile.
Great, thank you, Son. Yeah, lots going on. If we take a step back and look at the market a bit more broadly, lithium M&A activity has accelerated in recent years. You've just announced that you've retained PI Financial as your financial advisor to review opportunities. So are you able to shed a bit of light on what that means for Lithium Chile, please?
Yes, without getting myself in trouble for saying too much, what we did disclose was that we've hired PI Financial. This was after receiving various expressions of interest and LOIs. And so we really, for the benefit of our shareholders to understand what our true value is, what we should be looking at for pricing, what other opportunities are out there. PI has stepped in. They've completed various other lithium deals, and so they were just the right choice. They're a huge supporter of Lithium Chile and what we do. And I'm just so excited to see what happens here, because I think over the next couple weeks, months, there's going to be a big change in our company. Obviously, the writing is on the wall that the Argentina asset being so close to production is something that a lot is, brought a lot of interest in from other big players that want this property to fill capacity. So we'll see what happens. It's always been our intention to build these resources and sell them for lots of money and make our shareholders lots of money. And so my fingers are crossed as we really, pay attention to the market and understand what that value is with PI Financial's help.
Great. Well, it sounds like some exciting things on the horizon, and obviously, I'm sure investors will be keeping an eye out for that. Is there anything else, we should be expecting to see from the company in the coming months in terms of news flow and stuff to keep an eye out for?
Right, so we've got, like I mentioned, we'll have the updated 43-101 that will really expand on that 3.32 million ton resource. So that should be, November, December. We're also drilling the 3 additional holes on Aguilera. We should have some results coming in from Molle Verde. We've got some potential JVs that we're working on with a huge European company. Again, I can't say too much, but this will really take our Chile operations to the next level. So we're finalizing those. We're filing the CEOLs for several of our properties in Chile, which really is the exploitation permits and the prefeasibility in the new year. So it's just go, go, go. I feel that right now is such a great time for new shareholders to get into our story. We're so underpriced in the market. We've had third-party research analysts come in and suggest that we should be trading at $1.90. And so to be trading where we are right now gives a really great opportunity, especially before any big news comes out in terms of the opportunities and expression of interest that we have at hand. So it's so exciting, and I can't wait to tell everyone the story in person.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Michelle, and with our viewers. And yeah, I'm sure we'll all be looking forward to hearing more from you over the next few months.
Great.
Thanks for
Thank you,
joining.
Alice.